漫威最新电影《死侍与金刚狼》热辣来袭 ，B 站诚邀2位帅气的主创一场采访，深入了解电影的更多趣事。那下面就有请为了死侍这名角色奔波11年，最终在费奇大佬的允诺下，成功与金刚狼激情会手的宇宙无敌大帅逼死侍的扮演者瑞恩·雷诺兹。
Let's fucking go！
依然出席10部漫威电影，横跨24年，肌肉依旧拉丝，健硕的臂膀让人看上就目不转睛，笑起来更是一眼万年的金刚狼扮演者休·杰克曼。
Let's fucking go！
2位男神的小迷弟，一直追随10余年，一见面都激动到不行的 B 站 UP 主，你们的 Lorre。
Oh, thank you. Hi.
Hi.
I'm
Hello.
Ryan. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lorre.
Lorre, this is Hugh.
Yeah, Mr. Jackman.
Hi.
Hello. 你好。
We got Hugh, Lorre. Finally, I'm working with the right people.
以及超萌可爱的柴布三小只。
Oh, you're
Oh, shaking.
beautiful.
Oh, shaking.
Wow.
Does she have a name? Big Yellow. Is this a boy or girl? That's a girl.
Sal Chin Chen? Tian Chen.
So these two are traditional.
And
I
then
got
you get Big Yellow.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of yours. I know all the movies that you both starred in by heart. I love Marvel movies and comics. The first video I made was Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. And the comic Old Man Logan has deeply influenced my video style. Both of these works are closely connected to you. So here's my first question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy is Deadpool and Wolverine?
Crazy funny.
Yeah.
Crazy funny. That's a 10.
Oh.
That's a crazy.
I think, like, you know, what makes the characters interesting, I think, particularly in the Marvel Universe, is most of the heroes in the Marvel Universe are just that. They're heroes. But these guys kind of... Thank you.
Thought you'd appreciate it.
These guys are crazy in the sense that they'll do anything necessary to achieve their goal.
Okay.
You know, they're good guys, but at the same time, they don't really play by the usual good guy rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, will there be...
I would say, oh, you need a number. I'd say Deadpool's probably... That's the thing. People would say that maybe Deadpool's more crazy than Wolverine, but I don't think so. Deadpool's probably like an 8, and he's a 10 in this movie.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
he's got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of anger.
A lot
issues.
to unpack there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Apart from each other, which MCU hero or villain would you most like to share a scene or fight with?
Hero or villain? Ooh. MCU hero or villain? Share a scene or fight with?
I think Iron Man.
Iron Man? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Iron Man's pretty good.
I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
I feel like Thor would be interesting for Deadpool. I feel like there'd be mostly for the chatter, for what Deadpool might say around Thor.
Okay.
Yeah. Deadpool loves Thor, but he'd also the fight would be fun.
Lorre, can I have a redo?
Oh, really?
Hulk.
Oh.
Because Wolverine first appeared in a Hulk
Yes.
Hulk smash!
Yes.
It'd be painful as the actor, but I think it'd be fun to see.
Okay, next question.
Yes.
Mr. Reynolds and Mr. Jackman, do you remember the first time you met? Was it on the set of X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Okay, first of all, call me Ryan and call him Mr. Jackman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the first time we met was on the set of X-Men Origins Wolverine in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
And I met Hugh, and I was, this is 2007, maybe
Yeah,
2008.
7.
I don't know. Yeah, and I heard my name.
2008.
I was walking through the trailers. I heard somebody say, you know, Ryan, and I looked over, and it was Hugh, and I just couldn't believe that he knew my name.
Ooh.
And we, you know, shot the movie together, and we became fast friends. I mean, really fast friends. And then we've been friends ever since. And then to be able to sit here having a Deadpool and Wolverine movie is a dream come true. That it's something that we've been hoping would happen for over a decade. And now here we are. We finally got to have that dream come true, and in the best possible way.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Mr. Reynolds, you have put your heart and soul into the character of Deadpool, starting with his first appearance in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
And then taking over the Deadpool project and working tirelessly until now with Deadpool 3. a span of 15 years. And Mr. Jackman, you have played Wolverine in 10 Marvel movies over 24 years.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10. Right.
So, what do these characters mean to you, and how do you resonate with them?
Well, let me start. So,
Yeah.
it was the first movie I ever made
Yeah.
outside of Australia.
Yeah.
And it was, 1999, so 25 years ago, and 10
25, yes.
movies. I think it's an understatement to say it's been a pillar of my career, and it means the world to me. I love this character. I love the world this character comes from, the Marvel Universe. I am so thrilled to be playing it and to be doing it with Ryan, and this is somehow, it's just the icing on the cake for me. I've never had so much fun. I feel this is sides of the character that people haven't seen before, and so everything about it feels awesome. And it's probably, it's really the foundation of my career.
Yeah.
There's an expression, there's an expression in Canada and America and probably in other places, maybe here, but if you're doing what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And I mean, that really does feel true for me, at least. I've loved this from the jump, from the very first time I got to play Deadpool, from the thought of getting to play Deadpool, and I've never felt like I was working. I don't care about the money part of it. I don't care about I just love it so much, and I think that that's what comes across on screen for Hugh and for me. And the fact that I get to do it with one of my closest friends in the entire world, particularly this one, which was a huge challenge because 6 years ago I met Kevin Feige, who runs Marvel, and Marvel was taking over the X-Men and the Fox universe, and I met him, and my first pitch was a Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and he said no. and then
thank you, Kevin Feige. Love you, Kevin Feige.
I kept, for many years after that, kept pitching different ideas, and we ended up coming back to a Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and he ended up really understanding why that was important, and really understanding the vision of that. And then the next thing you knew, we got to make this Deadpool and Wolverine movie, which was something that I think surprised everybody, including the Marvel audiences around the world who would always imagine something like that would be amazing but never thought it was possible. So when we got to announce it, it was one of the greatest moments of our lives.
I have nothing. Yeah, it's just completely empty up here and terrifying. But we did have one idea. Hey, Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
Fantastic answer. For the upcoming movie Deadpool and Wolverine, how would you rate each other's performances? Is he any better than you?
I'm going to start. You like out of 10, Lorre? A mark out of 10?
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
11.
11. Oh.
And by the way, I know we're in an interview, but I have evidence. I literally sent a voice memo 2 days ago to Ryan, just talking about how incredible he's performing. It's so funny, but it's so moving, and it's really deceptively difficult, I can say, as an actor. But if you love Deadpool, you're gonna absolutely flip.
I feel the same way about him. To be working on a movie where the pressure is more intense than anything I've ever worked on before, because to be working with Hugh as Wolverine, and there's nobody else who can play Wolverine. I mean, if you look throughout the years, they've replaced every actor in almost every role, and he's irreplaceable. I don't know that there's another human being on earth who could play this role. So to be working on that script and in these scenes and trying to find new ways for this character to express himself, and I got frustrated trying to figure that out, and then I just started listening to Hugh and what he was telling me, because his experience leads everything. So that really is what ended up on the screen. I think is the most interesting Wolverine interpretation ever made. When I watch it, I think the thing I'm most proud of and the thing I love the most about the movie is Hugh's Wolverine, and how we get, as the audience, a different version of this character, yet somehow rooted in all of the same things that made us fall in love with the character to begin with. And so, of all the characters, I am most impressed and blown away by Hugh's Wolverine, definitely.
Yeah.
My daughter loves Hugh more than me. When my daughter sees Hugh, she's 4. She runs and jumps into his arms like a little koala bear and squeezes him as tight as he. It's just the funniest thing in the world.
Hey.
Jailbreak. Run, be free, little fellow, be free.
It's okay, yes.
So, without giving any spoilers, which scene is your favorite?
So what was that?
No spoilers, what scene's your favorite?
Which scene is your favorite?
Ooh.
Oh, man. Oh, you want to go? You want to go?
I know mine. Mine is a sequence where we meet all of these people who we call the others. Okay. There's a group of people out in the borderlands who we're looking for.
Yes.
When we meet them, there's a sequence with them that is probably my favorite. My other favorite is another one that has not been seen by you guys yet. It's toward the end of the movie, and it's a moment between. It's a sequence between Deadpool and Wolverine. And what I love about it is that it's not just Deadpool talking to Wolverine. It's actually Ryan talking to Hugh. In some ways, it's not quite that obvious in the sense, but if you really unpack it or you really watch it again, you go, oh, it's actually those two best friends in real life talking to each other about a moment in their life.
Yeah, right.
And that's one of my favorites. Yeah.
I'm gonna mention a scene that I'm pretty sure has got no spoilers in it, but it's a scene where basically Logan snaps and he's just so frustrated well, it's not that hard for Logan to snap, but he's so frustrated by Deadpool, and they end up having the inevitable fight inside.
Yes.
But Ryan and Sean and the other writers wrote this incredible speech for me that normally Logan doesn't get a lot of dialogue. That was just so much fun. So to do it, to play it, and to watch it, to me, that's one of my favorites.
That's one of mine too.
Okay, that's all my question I have. It's so great to meet you both.
So great to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, and it's good to meet you, Big Yellow, and Big Yellow's coming with me.
He's coming with us.
No, she's not.
Oh, yes, she
Fuck
is.
no.
Oh, yes.